Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome. It is time for some Train Sim World today. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all here. So, we're going to finish our last German scenario that is available for the new Sigur... What is the... How do you say this? The Ruhr-Sig Nord line. So, we're going to be hauling some passengers through a somewhat dangerous storm. One thing that I do want to keep in mind for everyone is under services, it's kind of where you can make your own scenarios. So if we come to an end here and you're thinking, oh, this was really short, do they really want all that money for that? Well, of course, you can always go here and basically make your own scenarios. You pick your train, you pick what you want the weather conditions to be, let's say super snowy and very cloudy or something like that. And then you can continue on and then pick whatever type of cargo you want to haul. Like, let's say, run this mixed freight train from Flynn and Trop to Hagen. Whatever you want to do, that type of thing. All easy, all fun, all available now via Train Sim World. How's it going, chat? How we doing today? Yeah, all ready? Going to go on a little bit of a storm haul today. So, oh, by the way, guys, we are just one member away from 100 members. 100 different people are currently with that green highlight, including Josh Edwards and Rutger von Luckham and Mr. Blob too. So that is awesome. You guys are amazing, so thanks for your support. If we get one more person to click that button, we get a new emote, and I'll let you guys choose what that is for your awesome support. So good to see you all in chat. This should take about an hour at least to do this mission, and then if we have some extra time, we can go ahead and do our own custom mission, and you guys can pick and choose what you want that to be too. So I'll take some votes and see what we can do. Are we recording this? Yeah. When this is all over, it'll be live on the channel a little bit later. So everything that you see here today will be available in a VOD. That's how it works. So every time I go live, the video will be released a little later in the day, or more than likely a little later in the week. Probably on Monday, Tuesday, that type of thing. So good to have you all here. If you haven't already, make sure you click or tap that subscribe button so that way you get notified of any time that we go live. Click or tap that like button if you'd like to see more. And, of course, as always, thanks for being here, folks. I'll be streaming City Skylines a little bit later today, so if anybody asks that question, hey, when's City Skylines? You guys can feel free to answer any questions for me because you guys know the answers. Mark Slogangon, thank you very much for subscribing. There you go. That's one of our new friends there joining us, so welcome aboard. Good to have you all here, folks. You're all wonderful. Okay, well, let's get started with our scenario then. Today we're driving a, let's see, keep vital local train service going amidst a worsening autumn storm. So it's going to be a storm not only that gets a little bad, but even worse. It's going to get very, very bad as we go along this route. So hopefully we can survive it. It's not going to be like impossible or anything like that, but it definitely is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I think probably the most difficult was heavy metal. We're in the midst of a very big storm. It was also nighttime. So, all right. Well, I think without further ado, let's get started with Storm Trail. And then we're gonna get hopping on that train and getting rolling. Should take us about an hour, and then after that we'll do some other things random. You're new? Well, welcome. Good to see you all here. All right, let's get to it. Oh, look at that beautiful screenshot. Another one by Daniel Bloch. Very nice. That's another German train that you can do in a different area. That's the Leipzig S2 Bonn line. Welcome to Hagen HBF. You'll be running all stop service to Siegen this evening. Climb aboard and get the train ready for departure. Hey, thank you very much, Peter Peterson, for the $2. Thank you very much. All right, let's get in here. All right, let's start up the train. Are you late? No, we don't depart until, I think, 19 something. We'll see. All right, set the brake key to on. Well, let's turn on the control desk first. There we go. Brake key to on. Reverser to forward. Oh. Let's see, coach lights on. Signals to reduced. Oops. And headlights. Okay. New subscriber shout out. Gizmo, thank you very much for subscribing. Hopefully the headlights aren't bad. Let's take a look. We can actually crawl around this train from external view. Well, it seems like it... I can see light out here, but I don't know if it's from that light or if it's from the actual train lights, but we'll see. It's actually a very unique train that you get to drive. And this is my first time actually doing it for reals. It's a double-decker car. Times 3, it looks like. It's pretty big train cars, actually. I really wish we were living in the era where people took more trains. I really don't think trains are taken enough. Would I like a Dutch route in TSW? Yeah. It would actually feel a lot like this. I've been on a lot of Dutch trains that are similar to this, where they have the double deck. That must be a steel car going there. New subscriber shout out. Welcome aboard, all you new subscribers. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that, folks. You guys are great. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we're just one member away from getting 100 different people clicking that join button down below. So I wonder who number 100 is going to be. We're going to have to like throw a big O party. At least when I looked last night, we were at 99 out of 100. We may have lost one, but hopefully it's just one more. That's going to be groovy, baby. Alright, there goes the last cargo train heading that direction. We just have to wait 10 more seconds, and then we're good to go. So we're departing in about 5 seconds. New subscriber shout out. Let's go. Disengage braking. And here we go. We're deploying. Baby Angel, thank you very much for joining us. Alright, folks, let's roll away. We got to be 5 miles down the track in about 15 minutes. Actually, less than that. Okay, let's go. Wow, somebody else was number 99, I think. Sometimes people can sponsor when we're not live as well, which is pretty cool. Or become a member. Oh, it's raining. We better, wait, hold on first. First, let's put throttle down to minimum. There we go. Gonna hit the brakes for a brief second. Going way too fast. How did you get this train? It's just part of the one of the last missions that we're playing on here. There we go. That's better. Alright. So we'll see if we can avoid plowing into stuff and becoming another deadly train statistic. Oh, cool. We're racing this train. Let's go, bro. Look, we're racing this guy. Yeah, we whooped him. We whooped him good. It's a good scenario so far. What's up, MJ? Bum, 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 bum. What is that thing for? Is that an emergency comb? Oh, I think I know what that is. That's to break glass. Just in case there's an accident or something. You can use it to like punch right through glass. Okay, so we basically have to go down this track, and then we'll take a right, and then we'll be at our destination. I think we're stopping at every train car along the line or station. What is my favorite location for scenarios? I really do like Germany on this line so far. It's got some pretty unique scenarios, and then there's all these other missions that you can complete too. There's more than just the scenarios. There's also just standard services where you can take any train you want and do anything you want, really. Emil, thank you very much for subscribing. Within reason, of course. These graphics are crisp clear, and they're pretty good. Actually, I don't think we need this on anymore. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it on so you guys can see the interior of the cabin. New subscriber shout out. Yolani, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, we're permitted to go way faster than this now. Some people are saying slow. This is a train, man. We got to go fast. This is Sonic the Deutschbahn. Actually, it's more like Knuckles, but... So I'll let you see exactly where we're going here. Essentially, we're going to head north, go around this curve, and then come right back down over here. So essentially, we started parallel to our destination, and we're kind of just doing like an upside-down U. It almost looks like one of those kiddie slides. You know what I mean? Whoop. There we go. You been on this train? Awesome. It's a really weird kind of concept of a train. Because essentially there's like a locomotive pushing us forward. Well, we need to slow down earlier because of the rain, but that doesn't mean that we have to go slow the whole time. Yes, the GWR is on this game. High-speed trains from Great Western Railway are there. It's pretty cute, dude. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, we're not going to derail. Trains are meant to stay on the tracks. Unless we hit something or go too fast, then we derail. And that would be, as the Germans say, no bueno. Actually, Raptor. And yes, Germans do say that, especially if they speak Spanish. Have I been on the trains of Belgium? Not yet. Ooh, that was cool. Train just blew by there. Boy, this is some really busy train traffic, isn't it? That's got to be hauling steel there, that train. Now this storm is only going to get worse, so if you're not impressed yet, apparently the weather report says it's going to really whip up here in a second. Yeah, there are high-speed trains. The British lines do have high-speed trains. It's pretty beautiful and peaceful, isn't it? And this train can stop pretty quick, so I don't think we really even have to put on the brakes at all until we're about a mile out. Actually, did you guys hear that there's a new game coming out called Trains 19? If any of you have played Trains before, they just announced that they're making Trains 19, and I think you can get access to it in like 3 days or something. I don't know if there's going to be a demo. It's probably going to be like a pre-order thing where you have to pre-order in order to get access to it, but go look at their website. That's the only place I've seen information. Just Google Trains and find their website for more info. It's going to be pretty cool. Have I ever been to Germany? Yeah, I've gone to Hamburg and Soltau a few times. Very nice people. The Germans always try to kill me with food. Specifically, my friend Stefan's grandparents. Very kind. Very nice. Wow, that's a lot of train traffic. Subscriber shout out. Oh yeah, if you guys want to join our Discord then for more information about that, apparently people are talking about it, including Mr. Blob. So check down below and join our Discord. The link should be down there. Click or tap that description button and then just click or tap to get into the Discord and come say hi. And additionally, we do have a Steam group too. You guys should consider joining that Steam group just to get notifications about when we go live. You know YouTube, right? YouTube's always broken, doesn't send you any notifications. Half my comments after these live streams are over is, I didn't even get the notification. So in order to bypass that whole mess of YouTube deciding what you'll watch for you, show them you got a piece of your own mind and just join on Steam, where a notice usually goes out ahead of time, and you'll find out when we're going live next. All right, 2.5 miles to our destination. We're clear to just kind of chug along at our 67 miles per hour here. Yeah, there's so many good train games out there. It's really a mix of flight simulator and trucking put together. You know what I mean? Because it's a little bit like a flight sim, because once you are departing a yard and have to request clearance and such, that's kind of like a flight sim. But when you're going on the road like this, this is almost like being on the highway. But I'm just going to coast until we get to our destination now, because we're almost there. What's the indicator between your clock and speed? Oh, there. That's braking tension. Right now you can see resistance. It's a little bit to the left. And that means that we're slowing down generally because of the incline and maybe because of the weather. So you see how the white line is kind of bouncing on that square in the middle? It means that we're slowing down quite a bit. And that's because of the incline, which is, you can see that circle up in the top or upper left of our thing there says 0.5%. So it's working against us to slow us down. But since we're a mile out, I'm not really going to be speeding up or anything. And we're a couple of minutes ahead of schedule, so we're good. Can you get Pendolino trains on this? No. I did see people requesting Italian trains, which I never even thought of, and thought that would be cool. I'm mostly a guy who just wants to see landscapes, like just beautiful river crossings and, you know, just all sorts of beauty. Okay, we're about a half mile out. Almost. For our first stop. And let's get rolling. Yeah, this train is part of the DLC. I forget the name, but it is part of the Ruhr-Sieg-Line DLC. Alright, this is the perfect speed to roll in here at. This train really stops on a dime. Once we slow down a bit, we just coast in and pretty much throw her into full service and we're okay. My favorite train? Probably Soul Train. Thomas the Tank. Oh no, he's more of a tank engine. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be perfect. This is exactly the right speed. Yep, this is going to be it. Actually, we want to release braking. Cool. Well, let's throw it into full service. Come to a stop. Unlock left. Alright, there we go. That was good. Captain Matthew McCain. I'm well aware of how to play this game with about 60 hours in, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, my man. It's quite obvious that the train needs to come to a stop in order to have passengers depart at the station. We won't miss it, so don't worry. PSJ, thank you very much for subscribing. Alright, passengers are hopping off and hopping on. What? What did he say? Where was that? Where's the speaker for that? Achtung, Achtung, Americana. Nah, the stop wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. You once had a girlfriend in Hohenlimburg? Is that where we are now? I saw the sign. Is that what it said? Oh, here it is. Oh, all these people are waiting for this train. Are you people insane? Go over here. Like, stand over here. Is there no awning at this station? It's a huge rainstorm. Oh, boy. Alright, we do have to wait here for about another 15 seconds or so. Look at that train, though. It's very nice. Pretty cool. Alright, we're ready to depart in about 5 seconds. And there we go. Okay, let's move. 2.2 miles down the way to the next stop at Lamanthi at 1921. I didn't see that sign. Yeah, we're actually one member away from getting 100, so I'm really excited to see who's going to click or tap that join button next, because we're very close to wonderful things happening. It's going to be pretty cool to see 100 different people choosing to support our community. It's awesome. It's been a great run so far. I think the weather has gotten worse. Visibility is definitely less. And we're on our way to our next destination. A bit icy back. We'll see. We'll let you guys vote on what emote you want next for all you wonderful members of our community. You know, I'm thinking about doing American Truck Simulator convoys again, so anybody who is a member, I'm going to let them in on where we're going first. That way they can get themselves ready for the big O convoy. The problem with those convoys, though, is you've always got people who are a little incompetent, for lack of a better word. Like, they're not patient, they get into accidents, they cause trouble. And then, of course, just your standard trolls of like, oh, this guy's streaming, we gotta, like, block the road, it'll be funny. And it's like, well, not really. You've irritated, like, 30 people, and then, like, mods ban them and stuff, and it's annoying. Wow, James Boss 25 for the win. Welcome aboard as our new member. Everybody, welcome. Welcome to James. Wonderful. That's awesome. Congratulations. Now I think we get a new emote. You know, it'd be nice is if in chat it told us that we unlocked a new emote. It'd be cool if YouTube told us. New member, welcome. Now it might you might there's a small chance you might not be number 100, but when I checked earlier this morning, I'm pretty sure. So now we'll have to work on a new emote. So thank you, everyone, for your support. All right, 1 mile to our next destination. All right, let's slow her on down. Wait a minute. And we're good for a little bit. These trains stop way faster than they accelerate. Tweeden, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome, everybody, to the Grilled Cheese Gang. Which apparently, I don't know what that means, but there you go. Actually, I didn't even want to go down to 3. I didn't even want to go down to 2. I wanted to go down to 1B. There we go. Hi, Ninja Monkey. Do 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 do. Is there a penalty for exceeding the speed limit? I think if you continue at a certain speed and you can possibly derail, the game will obviously restart you, that type of thing. Boy, we're slowing down too quickly. Our speed is good. We need to start braking later and with less intensity. That's one thing we got to do. Brake later with less intensity. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's bring her to full service. Yay! Oh yeah, we gotta open the doors. Reports have been received of worsening conditions. Maintenance crews are out on the line in case of any disruption. Uh-oh. This is about to get scarier. Something's gonna happen. Maybe we'll see a flood or something like that. Raptor, please tell me how to be a member, and thank you. All right, AJ, so here's how to do it. And everybody listen up, too, if you'd like to be a member. There's a button down below that should say join in big green. It's like a big green letters. If you don't see it, it might not be available in your country, but it's a thing on YouTube where if you click or tap that, it'll tell you more details of like what it takes to do that. So everybody go ahead and just click or tap join, and a thing will pop up telling you what to do and how to do it. If it's not for you, you can just skip it and say cancel and then just go back and watch. But if you do go through with it, your name will pop up here. Your name will be highlighted in green. We'll all welcome you to the community. You'll get access to a ton of emotes, private chat room for all of you supporters on the Discord. Lots of stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Alright, we're just waiting. We're probably going to have to wait here until like 1923 or something like that. Let's see what our timing is. Oh, 22. Okay, well, we're getting ready to deploy it. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're leaving. 1930, we got to get to our next destination now. If you're on mobile, it'll be in blue. Okay, there you go. So blue or green, whatever the color, it should say join. Oh, Will, you think this game has a scary element? Yes, yes it does. The price of German train tickets. Woo! Scary, Will. Can you get a shot out? Sure. There you go. Firing off the fantabulous cannon for you. 4.7 miles to the next destination. 2.1, we're going to have to go down to the 50. So I suppose we'll do 55 and then just coast. This game is cool. I do like this game. This game is really fun. I like the German rail lines, but I'll have to go back and complete the British Heritage Line, otherwise known as the West Somerset Line, which is really fun too. You don't go very fast, but there is a lot to look at on that line. Is there going to be a tornado? I don't really think Germany has tornadoes, but that doesn't mean that there couldn't be some high winds and something get tipped over. I've seen that before. You know, when I was in the Netherlands in like 2014, I realized that every town in the Netherlands is like every town in the United States where, you know, they have slow news days all the time. And so it's like, ah, crap, there's really nothing going on. Oh, this tree tipped over last night in this windstorm. Let's go send a camera crew out. And it's like, oh, hey, in the district of tree tipped over. And, oh, look, the chainsaw crews are like cutting it down. Look at that. Oh, wow. And it's like, okay. I've seen a tree down before. I know what it looks like. It's like, oh, bicycles were diverted to the other side of the street. The king may declare this a temporary national emergency. Back to you in the studio. There you go. Can I make a member for Pennsylvania? I don't control it because, you know, it's YouTube. But if you do see it down there, I would encourage everybody to click or tap join just to see what it does. And if it's not for you, that's cool. You don't have to. Everything's optional. Like clicking the like button or saying the word cheese in chat. It's all optional. You don't understand what Discord is for? It's just a way to keep... it's like a chat room where you can literally chat with people in real time. That's British news in a nutshell, too. Yeah, I like it when small towns really don't have anything to report. Subscriber shout out. Green Gummy Burst, thank you very much for subscribing. I do like a slow news day. I really just want to return to a time where there's no news. Just nothing. You know, just like, oh, hey, a lemonade stand. Lost a quarter, but little Janie found it in the gutter. Crisis averted. Back to you in the studio. All right, 2.9 miles until our next stop. New subscriber shout out. We're going right at the exact speed limit here. And apparently we're supposed to coast until we get to 43 miles per hour, so I'm going to give her a little juice, but that's about it. Ooh, into a tunnel. New subscriber shout out. Oh, Squid Flipper, thanks for subscribing too. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, the horn is kind of weak, isn't it? That's okay. We're playing City Skylines later today. Probably around 4 o'clock. In about 3.5 hours from now. Oh boy. So I wonder what's going to happen. They radioed to us that the storm is only going to get worse, so we're going to see what happens. And they said there's maintenance crews out, so we might actually get diverted somewhere and have to go on a different route. We'll see what happens. In fact, I might just take a nap. It's my union break now, so I'm going to close my eyes. You guys let me know if we're driving okay. Oh, sorry, I dozed off. Okay. All right, back on duty. Why does it say join instead of subscribe? Because subscribing and joining are two different things. Subscribe means that you like follow the channel and get access to all the videos and stuff, and join means that you get all the extra perks like the emotes. And actually they show up in the comments section too. And you can use emotes in comments too, I believe, or at least they plan on doing that soon enough. You know YouTube, it's like, hey, we got an idea. It's a good idea. Oh, okay, so we'll expect it in the next 2 years. But if YouTube has a bad idea, they put it in there without telling anybody. Boy, the lights are on. You can barely tell. If you look real closely, you can kind of see the tracks at the bottom lit up, but with it being kind of foggy, you can tell that there's barely any visibility out here. Ooh, beautiful bridge over here. I see a roadway going underneath. Let's take a look outside. New subscriber shout out. Drop Dead. Thanks for subbing. New subscriber shout out. AMR, thanks for subscribing. Well, visibility is better than last time because it was nighttime last time. Okay, we're about 0.6 miles away from our destination. Oh, there's a river there. That was a bridge for, oh, there we go. That was a car bridge back there. Oh, nice. Another passenger service going the opposite direction. Yes, we're in Germany right now. The Ruhrsig Nord line. Oh, we got to come to a stop here. There we go. All right, pull it back to full service. Good. Unlock doors left. Oh, you wished it echoed when we went into a tunnel? That would be an easy feature for them to add. At least the passengers here are out of the rain. Well, we're not necessarily pulling cars. We're actually pushing cars. The train for this one is in the back. So there's this car and 2 passenger cars behind it. And the real power is coming from the locomotive at the back. So essentially we're pushing. So that train there is responding to our commands from behind. All right, 1940 at 5 miles away. What's up, Super T? welcome aboard. Yeah, I don't know the name of this train actually. I forget the exact height, but it's a DB. But I forget the specific name. Do 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 do. Okay, 4.6 miles to the next destination. Possibility of this storm picking up and being even more dangerous. If you guys want to hop on board too, again, all of those clicking or tapping that subscribe button, welcome aboard to all of you. So welcome to all the new people, including C. Newman. Go ahead and click or tap that button right there, and we'll welcome you aboard. Nice kill from Papa Pom. That's a big old one. Put that one up on the mantle. That's a whitetail narcissist right there, Papa Pom. They got some good meat in them. Grind that up, make some sausage. You and Benny Boy can have a little snack. What do the red markers on the train track mean? I think those red lights are for when there's actually a junction or a change in the track. And then there's signals that are red and green as well on either side, which are block sections, which control train traffic, essentially. It looks like an Intergirio train. It does say something like that on the side. Let's take a look. It's the Regio. You know what'd be really neat? I gotta see if there's mods for you to do your own train skins. That'd be cool to like have my logo on the side of the train. I really want to go to more populated areas, though. I think probably the most populated place you can go in the game is the rapid transit line around Leipzig. But I would like to see something like that. You don't have to stop for red markers. Not those, because they're on the ground. They are for they just indicate where the track splits, but that's not for the train to stop. But we do have to stop for red markers if it's on a actual like signal. Graham, thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness, Morgan, keep up the good work. Troll face. Well, thank you very much, Morgan. He's paying for that first class ticket. Thank you very much again, Morgan Prosser. Let's get some nice music and chat. Here it goes. Is Lindau HBF in the game? I don't think so at the moment, but there are two different German lines in here so far. I think it's mostly because the Germans like the trains, but also they have some good ones too. But trains are a great method to get around. It's nice because you don't have to worry about parking so long as you're back at the station on time. These trains have cool air conditioning. Someone's a comedian in chat. No, I haven't seen that. Bye, McCain. Alright, so we are 2.5 miles from the next destination. I'm excited to see this storm get even worse. It does look like it has gotten foggier. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it does appear to be harder to see. These train tunnels are nice, though. They actually have lights in them. Ba 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 ba. I think this is the popcorn maker here. Let me put it on Okay, there we go. Game is cozy, yeah. It looks a little easier than it probably is because I have some practice. I've done it a little bit, so I know at least what's going on. It's nice to relax and just kind of do some basic, you're paying basic attention to what's going on around you. We got a pretty tight table on these German trains. How much is the ticket? To be fair, anybody who drops a super chat, that's basically like buying your ticket. So what? If anybody drops a super chat, that's the price. This is a slow train? Well, we're doing like 54 in a rainstorm. That's pretty fast to me. Yeah, this is an older train line, so I wouldn't imagine they can go over like 60. And we're also getting indicator to stop up here, so it looks like we may have an accident. Oh, never mind, it's just the end of the station. Oh, good, the station's actually on the other side of this tunnel. Do 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 do. Communication has been received that debris on the line ahead caused by the storm. Uh-oh. There's a downed tree or something, just like what we were mentioning. To try and maintain the service, you'll be routed along the wrong line ahead. Be aware you're restricted to 70 kilometers an hour. Oh boy. What's the levers next to the brake? This is the direct brake here. And then open and close passenger door control is there. Well, I suppose we'll get up and stretch our legs a little bit. Let's take a look around the train while we wait. Oh, that's cool. These seats basically fold up automatically, like theater seats. Wow, there's a wash closet on board. Ma'am? All right, time to go. Go to diversion. Okay. There we go. Now we're moving. So apparently there's some downed trees or something on the line. There's a red light up here. I'm going to say because we've had some experiences in the past where lights aren't changing where they're supposed to. So we'll see. You're getting this game on Wednesday? You should, Corey. It's a lot of fun. I must say. I'm going to keep it slow for a minute just to see what the next signal does. Okay, seems like we're permitted to proceed, so let's pick up the pace and get out of here.
New subscriber shout out.
Grim Reaper, welcome aboard.
New subscriber shout out. New subscriber shout out.
Cassie, welcome aboard. Wow, so many new subscribers here today. Welcome, folks.
New subscriber shout out.
Ya boy, thanks for subbing. It's nice how they have glass doors, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, 1.9 miles. Gonna have to work on my braking a bit, but we'll get it as we go on. Why is this game so much money? Well, I mean, they set the price. You get a lot for the base game, though. You get 4 different scenarios. What's up, Sydney? Hi, chat. Hi, everyone. You guys are great today. Thank you, everyone, for being such a nice audience. It's good to have you on the train with us.
New subscriber shout out.
Okay, 2.5 miles till we have to stop completely. Courier 6, welcome aboard. What train is this? A DB of some sort, but I can't. What was that noise? Oh. Hold on a second. Hold on. Well, that's going to be annoying. Holy. Whoa. Somebody started some Steam group chat. Alright, I'm going to have to go offline. Let me see here. I've never heard that before. There we go. Thank God I shut that down. Sorry about that. Alright, 400 meters. Alright, we're okay. Jeez, that was annoying. I've never heard that before. I have all my chat sounds off. Hi, Jonathan. Wait a minute. We're not stopping at the station here. We're just stopping on the tracks. Okay. Oh, now we can keep going? Oh, I thought we had to come to a stop. I definitely don't want to... Oh, there you go. You can see where the... You can see a tree came down along the tracks. Really? Just a little bit of the... Just the tip? Just the tip of that tree touched the track and it's all shut down completely? What the... What... What a baby line. Should have plowed right through it. Well, I'm glad we stopped there, though. We get to see the, we get to actually see the down train. Do 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 do. Now this is a passenger line right now. Wow, it's like I knew that was going to happen when I mentioned like local news with a tree being down. It's like I predicted it somehow. To be honest, I thought there'd just be flooding or something in this game. Well, we don't have to be on time anymore. Time constraints have been removed because now the line is out of whack anyway. Is there even a station here? Well, we have to stop here regardless. Do 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 do. Can't cross that line. Let's bring her to a stop. I'm assuming we have to request access to go down there. The storm continues to be problematic. More reports are coming along, and a lot of debris are on the line. For passenger safety, we'll be terminating all services at Plattenburg. You'll be routed into Platform 3 there. Denied, no route available. Okay, now this game could be glitched out. Now this light is red, so I'm not allowed to go past that, except they're telling me to go past it. And I requested access, but they told me no. So let's just, we might have to reload, because this might be glitched out like this, but let's see. Let's just try to drive past here and see what happens. It'll probably say mission failed, but obviously we are supposed to go through here. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the main menu and try to reload like that. This game has some problems with making that light green when it's supposed to. We had that happen in our last stream too, where when you reload, you should be able to proceed. Might have to wait for the light to change. We're just going to be sitting here then, because our objective is to roll forward. But I wanted to test it because the signals have been wrong before. Oh, okay, there is a train in the way. Alright, good. I don't trust it anymore because in a previous playthrough, we were completely clear to go. If you look at the map, you can see trains coming through, so that's why this one's red in this case. However, when we played previously, there'd be like an entirely clear line of track, and there was no reason for us to be stopped, and then we would just reload and then magically it'd be green, so I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the case, otherwise it'd be a big pain. Alright, so we'll just wait for that other train to come through. It's the DB Bombardier, a double-deck coach. Okay. Trees are drunk on water. Yeah, that's true. Saint Aggressor, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that.
New subscriber shout out.
Alright, let's see. Are we clear now? Okay, now we're clear. Good. Oh wait, it still has the brake applied, doesn't it? There we go. Alright, let's roll into station finally. Finally pull in here as the storm has become too powerful. What? The windshield wiper's not even working. It's supposed to be on continuous. Well, what the... Well, I guess that at least works. Okay. Let's come to a stop now. Just subscribed? Well, thank you very much. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and click or tap that subscribe button. I'm sure there's some fine folks out there who haven't yet joined us, so feel welcomed and click or tap that subscribe button. We'd love to have you a part of our community, so join us now. I'm actually a little further out here than what I thought. We're just basically going to coast into the station now with all this rain. Are the wipers broken? It seems like they are. They're glitched out for sure, because I have them on like lasting and... I don't know, let me hit the hotkey, maybe it'll fix it. It seems to be working now. Nope, never mind. I don't know. They must be broken. The hobo car, I would assume it's fine. You guys will have to let me know how you're doing back there in the hobo car. You should go faster. Why is that, Brandon King, as we pull into the station where we're indicated to stop at 87 yards? Why would that be? Because I saw someone went real fast in brick rigs, and then it blowed up, and it made me happy. Okay, Brandon. What?
New subscriber shout out.
Mr. Wilson, thank you very much for subscribing. What was that all about? We stopped... Whoa. Because it said we were supposed to stop just a little bit before after that, actually. Hold on a second. Let me try that again. Do we have to be, like, absolutely perfect? Because at a station like that, boy, oh boy. Well, that'd be the first time we've ever had to do one perfectly. What? I'm just being funny. Alright. I guess a mulligan. Do-over. That one wants us to be, like, super surgically precise. Alright, Colt. Alright, let's take a look at the map. We just need to wait for that train to clear again, and we'll do it one more time. Boo, 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 boo. Well, thank you, Lee. Appreciate the €2, my man. Alright, so I'm assuming as soon as it gets here, then that's when it clears. Okay, we're clear. Oh, the brakes are still engaged. Did I know the train I'm using is in Israel too? No, I didn't know that. Alright, we don't have to go very far. However, I will say that this is the most precise stop I've ever seen in terms of marker and signal, which is really weird. Latvia, no. Here's Germany. 2 missions for Germany, 2 missions, or, well, I guess I should say, like, different, like, scenarios. 2 for the United States, 2 for Germany, 1 for the United Kingdom at the moment. Or 2 for the United Kingdom, 1's a DLC. Let's try this again. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you can't go past the marker, but I've never seen one so precise. And again, if it were real life, we only went like 1/4 of an inch over the front of it, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not like I went blaring past it at 90 miles an hour. Boop, boop, doo-doo. Now, after this, we're going to see some other trains. So, we're going to do a different line, I think. Oh, wow. They gave us like 6 yards of extra space. Wow. Geez, look at how precise we had to be on that one. Wow. Alright, unlock doors on left and we're good. I don't know if you can get mods for this game. I think this is where we'll end everything here for this train trip, though. Misuse will be punished. Damn. Yeah, I think you're supposed to grab this thing and then it's used to break windows like this one. Let's see. Well, the windshield wiper works again. Last time we were pulling... Well, what? Now it's not working. Wait, maybe it's on intermediate. It should be on lasting, though, and it should continue to wipe no matter what. Maybe only because we're stopped. Alright, now we're permitted to lock the doors. The train is safe for now, and hopefully the storm will not last much longer. Set reverser to neutral. You like sitting on the upper floor of those trains? It's pretty cool. Well, we made it despite a down tree and having to switch the line. We did it. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty good time.
New subscriber shout
Right, let's
out.
go back to the main menu. Jimboa, thank you very much for subscribing. It does sound like a doorbell, doesn't it? Alright, all scenarios for the German campaigns have been complete. Check marks next to every single one of them. So let's do some more. Let's do a service now. We could do another storm if we want. Let's do, let's do this train. You guys want to do one in the snow? Should we do a snow haul? Well, not rain, but... Why would it be raining? I want it to snow. "66 degrees Fahrenheit. What? All the snow would be melted. I don't think the developers know how it works. Alright, let's see where we can haul next. We can set it to blizzard, but if I do much more, you guys won't be able to see. Yeah, that's not how that works. Let's try this.
New subscriber shout out.
Thank you very much for subscribing. Winter blizzard. Oh, there we go. Alright, that looks cool. Alright, let's see. Run this train with logs over to the Beole yard. Let's see. I think some of these will tell you how long they'll take. I want to do a long lumber haul. Mixed freight, mixed freight, mixed freight. It's all mixed freight.
New subscriber shout out.
Hemant, thank you very much for subscribing. Some of them are nighttime too. I don't want nighttime. Oh, maybe time isn't how long it'll take, but time of day that it takes place. Okay, let's do this one. This should be cool. Yeah, we're kind of making our own challenge by setting up the weather. So we made it a blizzard. Now we're in a different type of... Oh, boy. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, well, let's get the wipers on. Holy crap. At least everything's ready to go. Holy crap, this is awesome. This is really cool. Alright, let's get rolling. Oh yeah, this train needs a lot of power to get rolling. Freight trains don't joke around. We're not moving though. Parking released. Brake released. Oh, of course, the reverser. Derp. Now we can go. Takes a little bit to get going. All right. Yeah, headlights are on. You wouldn't even know it. Look at that. Dude, that is sweet looking, though. Look at this. Well, now we're doing another storm haul. So now what we can do is we can make many more scenarios where we haul a train in the snow like this. It's going to be awfully cool. So here's the route we got to go on. Wow, it's going to be a long distance, folks. I don't know if we have enough time for this one today. Well, we'll see. I can't turn on the heat. Heat controls are there, but I can't touch it.
Subscriber shout out.
Oh boy, lots of people hitting that subscribe button here today. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. Alright, well now we're hauling in a snowstorm. That's interesting. We got to go to 26 miles? Hey, at least we actually get to move at a decent speed. In the United States one, we got to move at like 40 miles an hour. Be able to chip the ice off the windshield. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it? Well, this game, you simulate driving a train, my man. System specs, check down below in the description. You should be able to see all the different items and stuff down there being used. Wow, this looks really cool. Look at this train. We're just flying along today.
Subscriber shout out.
Senor Taco, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button here today, folks. Well, the nice thing about playing winter in a game like this is that you don't actually have to feel the cold. It looks beautiful, but you can still sit inside where it's nice and warm. I guess you'd be doing the same on the train. Yeah, we're hauling mixed freight, so it's probably like some goods and some other things. My favorite route so far? I think I like this one the most. Probably YouTube to stream. It's a little easier. Yeah, if you guys want to know what games I'm playing next on the channel, there's the link to the future schedule for videos. So go ahead and click or tap that link there, and there's your video schedule on what's coming up next on the channel. It has the schedule from now until the whole rest of the month, so you'll know what I'm doing every day. And later today we're streaming the City Skylines, so stay on the lookout for that one.
New subscriber shout out.
Mateus, thank you very much for subscribing. Yes, this game is on PS4 and also Xbox as well. I've quit Cold Waters? No, there's just not... I mean, I can only play so much. There's only so much time a day in order to record, and there's only so much time a day in order to put footage up. And that's what I've made time for. $22 miles to go. This one won't take too long after all, actually. We've already gotten 4 miles. So much for the thunderstorm. Now we've got a snowstorm on our hands. This is perhaps the bigger challenge. Man, this game is cool. I like this whole winter haul like this. Can you check the wheels? They're all blurry. Yeah, I think the wheels are blurry on this game. I don't know why they do that, but they are. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so we got 21 miles to go through this snowstorm. Dude, we're just hauling through a snowstorm. It's awesome. Be able to pick up speed here in a second. You can look at frames per second. Yeah, we're at 40 frames. I set it to unlimited, but maybe that's all the game can handle for now. Oh, can I give you a quick cabin view? Well, the good thing is, Martin, if you want to learn how to drive these trains, there are tutorials that explain how everything works, startup process and stuff. But essentially, on these specific German trains, on the right side are the brakes, both the electric brake, the train brake, and the direct brake. And then on the left side is the throttle and something known as the AFB, which I just haven't been using. I kind of just prefer to do it myself. It's almost like a cruise control for trains, essentially. Tiago, thanks very much for subscribing. So the train will take automatic control and adjusting to speed as required, but I just like doing it this way because it's a little more interactive for me. The game, I forget the game price, but the DLC I think was $24.99. Oh, might want to pull back on that speed a little bit there, Tiger. Wow. There we go. We're full speed, 18 miles away. Boy, when you're doing like 70 miles an hour, things just blow by in an instant. Yeah, you can use the Zifa and all the other stuff. There it is right there. But I don't think we have to. I think you can enter a more realistic mode that requires you to do that, but I haven't gone through that in a tutorial. Are my game settings maxed out? Yeah, I think so. I think everything's on like ultra, super mega. You know, actually this feels like being in the American train, the Amtrak, now that I think of it. I wonder if they're somewhat the same train. Yeah, now that I think of it, it's very similar to the Amtrak trains. The SIFA stands. It's a safety thing that the the train engineer has to hit every once in a while to let the computer know that he's still in control. It's like an alerter type system. Is this 4K or 1080p? Well, I play in 1080p because that's what I stream in. But you can play in 4K. Why are there haters 2 dislikes? Well, I really don't care about dislikes. What I care most about is people clicking and tapping that like button. If you like content and you vote to see more of it, if a bunch of people hit that like button, then I know that, oh, people like this and I'll be playing it more. That's what matters most. So if you do like this type of content, if you like me, the stream, the community, and especially trains, go ahead and click or tap that like button then to let me know. Thanks for the short version. Yeah, and there's a reverser too. There's a lot to cover, but it's also not a lot at the same time. But you know, you got your pantograph, which is the thing that reaches up and touches the electric wires above us. So you have to start up the train by raising that, starting the battery, just getting basic services ready. It's not really complicated. It's just a couple of things to remember. Way easier than a train, and probably way easier than like driving a truck, because you don't have to worry about like switching gears and things like that. Especially if you're any train that you're driving, there's no gear control on a train. So, and most trains are either diesel, electric, or electric.
New subscriber shout out.
Daniel George, thanks for subscribing. Wow, we're just blowing through this snowstorm like this. This is awesome. Are we on PC? Yep. I always play on PC unless otherwise specified. Let's take a look outside. Blowing through the station like that. Oh wow, we really gotta slow down here. Oh cool, desk controls at nighttime, or in the dark like that. I'm just looking at how pretty the train is. It's really nice to look at this train. 1 out of 10, would I rate the game? Like an 8, 8.5. I think you get everything you pay for, but there's some things they gotta iron out. Hey, Toxic Chris, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for paying your dues on the train. Welcome aboard. Now, another cool way, by the way, guys, to keep in touch with me outside of the streams and such is also following on Instagram. I'm going to drop my Instagram there where you guys can see me drive other things, including shooting some big O guns and also driving some real-life battle tanks, like for real. Me in a tank, driving it around. Helicopters, guns, trucks, tanks, everything else. So if you want to see that, follow that Instagram right there. And I'll give you a shout-out, too, at the end of the stream here for following. Go ahead and do that. You can join our Discord, too, to stay in touch with me directly. Outside of live streams and videos, you can come say hi to me and everyone else. Lots of people in there. Like, there's like 200 people on there all the time. I'm really surprised. And they're a pretty chatty bunch. And if you like free stuff, on my Twitter is where I'll do free giveaways of games. Sometimes developers send me multiple codes for a game, and they're like, hey, here's 10 codes to Farming Sim 19, and I'm like, wow, I don't even know 10 people who'd play that with me. So I'll keep like 3 codes, 4 codes for myself, and then give everything else away. So follow on Twitter as well if you'd like free stuff on occasion. All right, 13 miles away from our destination.
Subscriber shout out.
Nightbot is just an automated bot, as the name would imply. It just sends out messages every once in a while about things. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know when this DLC comes out for PS4. I thought it all released at the same time, but I guess just check their Twitter. Yeah, we do have a Discord. It linked in the chat there a moment ago. Boop, 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 boop. This is beautiful, driving around in the storm like this. Speaking of derailing, Benjamin Fair is in chat. Hi, Benji. We'll have to do some brick rigs. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to crash a train into a plane, and then a plane into a train, then crash that train into a gas station, then have that gas station fly into a building. And we should be making 1K a day back in beamer routes. That's what I think we'll be doing. Got a little bit of a downgrade here. You don't have to create something new, Palm. You create the same thing over and over and over again, and gold bricks will fall from the sky. Creativity and new. Please, Benjamin, please, please. You know how the game is played. Be excited about the same old thing over and over again, and it'll act like it's new. Guys, I know you really like macaroni and cheese, but check this out, guys. Macaroni with cheese. And macaroni with cheese, macaroni and cheese, macaroni with a side of cheese. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, we have a Discord. It's in the description. I mentioned it. Oh, wait, we're going fast. Ooh. There we go. Problem solved. Cheese and mac with, yeah, mac with cheese. I'm just, I'm lolling on the YouTube video situation. I've noticed that every one of our content that has some sort of a war content is usually throttled around 13,000 views, and then YouTube starts hiding it from people. So unless it's Fortnite or Brick Rigs or something super mega ultra PG, they won't. Anything that might have war in the title is scary. And it's like, okay, YouTube, let's just deny history. That's a good way to make sure it never happens again. This game is unrealistic. Well, didn't you just mention that it was a game? There we go. Perfect speed. What? Hold on a second. Wait a minute, hold on. I can't believe this. This guy is in a t-shirt in the winter. What is going on? Sir. Ma'am. Ma'am. These Germans are crazy. That's why you guys lost in 41. None of you know how to put on a sweater. Alright, 10 miles to our destination. You know, it's weird because I've seen the, in the American missions and stuff, they're actually wearing jackets. So the fact that those characters aren't wearing jackets is weird. I think they'll just have to turn that on for weather type. I don't think they've linked that properly together. Yeah, they were also standing on the bench, which I thought was great. Alright, 9.5 miles to the destination. This is kind of cool. You can always replay these scenarios in any type of, any different type of weather that you'd like to. Is Red Dragon coming soon? I don't know. Check the schedule there in the chat. You can see every video when it will release. I've only been releasing it at the same day every day for the last 2.5 months, so I'd hope so. Actually, we don't even need this break. Oh boy. Boop, boop, boop. I love chat sometimes. Sometimes you guys ask questions as if we're like on a first date and you don't really know what to ask. And so you just come up with these weird questions like, hey, what are your top 5 favorite games on Steam? Hey, if your favorite color wasn't... If your favorite color was rounded up and arrested and you had to pick a second favorite color, what would it be? Some of you guys are really weird about asking questions. Andrew Moore, thank you very much for subscribing.
New subscriber shout out.
Melanie, thank you for subbing. How about cheese with no mac? Well, you have to have Big O and crazy, otherwise no one's gonna watch. If you do a semi, if you drive a semi the way it's intended, no interest. If you drive a semi into, let's say, if you drive a oil tanker into a fertilizer plant, oh, now we're talking. Then if you fly a plane into that fertilizer plant, oop, there you go. Then if you fly a bigger plane into it, oh, awesome. Then if you fly the helicarrier from Avengers into it, now we're talking again. It's got to get big-o and crazy, otherwise people are disinterested. This isn't a mission. This is just a service, which is basically you pick the route, pick the weather. It's kind of like a create-your-own custom mission. Or wait, no, this is YouTube. Guys, this is big-o crazy death storm right now. The end of the world is behind us. Temperatures are below 100 trillion degrees, guys. And it's up to us to get there. I don't know if we can do it, guys, but it's going to be big. Hey, guys, again, if you want 1 billion V-Bucks, go ahead and click or tap that like button, guys. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff, guys. V-Bucks right there, guys. Okay. What's my favorite color of flower? Stop, Martin. Wait till after the stream. Jeez. I don't know, dude. Favorite flower? I don't know. I remember in high school, we were all tasked with growing like some chrysanthemums, and then we got to take them home. And I just planted them in the front yard, which was sweet because it was like Mother's Day. So I was just like, oh, this is sweet. I'll just slide in here. This makes you want to go to a snowy Germany? What do you mean? This isn't snowy Germany. This is just... We have no pollution laws anymore because of progress. This is just, it's nuclear winter. I'll be honest, it's just nuclear winter. Oh, let's see. Senior Taco, you're breaking up with me? That's cool. Thanks for your time. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Touch Gaming, is that everybody... Guys, if you want to know how to get 1 million V-Bucks, go ahead and click this video right here. But the problem is that the audience is dumb enough to do it. It's not that that content's being created, it's just that people are duped into kind of watching that. But that's what the audience responds to, and that's why they keep getting made. It's the same with Big O Crazy, you know, that's the same with like Farming Simulator. You know, Big O Crazy $3 million harvester gets delivered. You know, people don't want to see, well, on one hand, there's two ways to do things. You either have to do things 110% realistic, right, the simulation aspect, or you just like drive a semi-truck into you drive 500 harvesters onto the train tracks in Farming Simulator and crash a train into it. 300,000 views. That's just what the audience wants to see. That's not on the YouTuber. That's what people are responding to. I've done that before. It's like we did it realistically, and I was like, oh, this is boring. Let's go drive some trucks onto the tracks. And then a bunch of people respond to that. I wonder if we're going to see a harvester on the tracks here. I guess we'll see. Oh, you came back for the second date? Oh, senior, now, come on now. Sometimes got to pass. When is my next Farming Sim 17 stream? Probably a very long time. We put out some content recently. I was going to test the waters to see how responsive people would be to that. And we'll have to be closer to Farming Sim 19 for it to take interest, I think. You have Farming Sim 18? Isn't that on, like, Nintendo Switch and stuff or whatever? I don't even know. Oh, now you're dying of laughter? Oh, sorry. Have I played War Thunder? Yeah, there's videos of it on the channel. Oh, no, we got a down...
New subscriber shout out.
Pedro Martinez Cruz, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome aboard, man. Yeah, I do Farming Simulator, but I don't know. It takes a lot of time to set up, and I don't want to solely just do that. Just at this point on YouTube, I'm just going to do whatever and have fun, and you know, I'll make content that, you know, two types of content, stuff I want to make and other stuff that gets a lot of views. Because you got to do that in order to survive Otherwise, the algorithm will suppress you and put you into a corner and throttle you and not let you get a certain amount of views. I've seen it. It goes on and off. They turn it on and off depending on whatever. Like, some channels are immune to it because they're just so popular, and, you know, word of mouth spreads on Reddit and Twitter and people share it, but that's the thing, Jeff. I played House Flipper, I played Tracks, I played Farming Sim. Views go from like 100,000 to 1 million down to like 3,000, and it's like, okay. Cody, thanks for subbing. Things are based off of views, so if you guys just aren't aggressively supporting every single video that comes out, I just can't put it up. I can't afford the time on the channel. Releasing videos on YouTube is like shelf space. If a company makes barbecue chips, and if they also make sour cream and onion, and if they also make regular chips, and nobody's buying sour cream and onion, that means they pull sour cream and onion off that shelf, and regular and barbecue get more shelf space, because that's just how economics work. Anthony, thank you for subscribing. And I hate that it has to be that way. And I also want to create a second channel to do more, but I also feel like I'd neglect the audience. I don't know. Essentially, it's like being a chef. What are you going to cook today? You can't please everybody. You know, that's just the way it is. Transport Fever? Love that game, dude. I think there's actually streams and videos on the channel. No, there's streams. I don't think I ever did a video on it. It's too much of a... It's a very long game. There's a lot to do. I haven't crashed so far. I know we have a clear line all the way to our destination. But we may as well pick up the pace a little bit. Don't overwork, I do enough. Yeah, but I have to get past... YouTube creates a glass ceiling for the content that I create, because a lot of it is warfare, and they will throttle me to like 250 to 350 subs a day, or a certain number of views. Like, they do throttle. They deny it up and down, but the evidence and statistics are there. Obviously, there's way more people playing War Thunder, and... there's way more people playing War Thunder than Farming Sim, yet Farming Sim gets all the views because it's PGAF. So it's more easily marketable for them, so they'll put more weight behind promoting that content. And I know it's true because a video from like 2 or 3 years ago accidentally fell into their promotional wagon, and it got a ton of views out of nowhere, and I'm like, what's going on? And I wrote them, and they said, oh, we were just testing putting some of your videos into a related feed. So in other words, YouTube can choose when they promote or not. Nassan Lee, thank you very much for subscribing. So a lot of people will say, this channel's better than that channel, or this channel's dying, but to be honest, YouTube can just turn on and off the family-friendly booster anytime that they want to. First time that that YouTube actually throttles... Oh, really? That's your first time here? Oh, no, they do. They'll put... That's part of what all the whole demonetization thing was as well. Is... For example, if we swear in our videos, YouTube uses closed caption to read everything that I'm saying to you right now. So if I was to start swearing a lot, they could maybe not demonetize this video, but they could definitely hide it from going to a lot of people. But each channel gets a secret hidden rating that nobody gets to see. If you look around, there's videos on YouTube's hidden rating system. So if you play like a lot of Call of Duty, you might get popular because you do the same thing all the time and people know to go to you for Call of Duty. But on the other hand, they could also throttle you and make sure no one ever sees your videos because it's Call of Duty. They don't want big old scary guns on there and stuff, you know. Like, for example, didn't they just kill off... They kind of killed off all those gun channels pretty quietly, didn't they? You're not allowed to show, like, how to do certain things with guns anymore. I don't see those channels anymore. And some of those channels were the best. Like, there was one called... I forget the name of it, but it was like... oh, man, I forget. It was like an auction house. It was called, like, Historic Arms Auctions or something, and they would talk all about... Like, hey, this was the German World War I machine gun called the Maschinengewehr 06 or whatever, and, and this is how it loaded, this is where the, this is all the features of the gun, like it could split in two or whatever and be transported this way by 2 men or whatever. But yeah, that's why a lot of people go to Twitch all the time. Because they're tired of being censored. But Twitch is difficult because in order to be successful on Twitch, you got to stream for 8 hours plus. And on YouTube, after 2 hours, a stream typically dies unless it's like Fortnite or something like that. So typically, me and a lot of other people will only stream for 2 hours because after that, you see a huge plummet in views. Mostly because people are watching on their phone, and after 2 hours, their battery percentage... That's what we're at the mercy of a lot of times. It's interesting. It's just the way the game is played. Hi there, Drew. How's it going, man? Hi, chat. How are we doing today, everyone? We're about 2.1 miles away from our final destination with mixed cargo. Let's take a look at the cargo behind us. There goes our train in the midst of a blizzard. We're slowing her down a little bit. And again, if you're liking this content, make sure you go ahead and click or tap that like button to let me know. But yeah, that's why a lot of people just go to the cartoony content where they come on and they're like, whoa, what are we doing today in brick rigs? Or whatever. And no shade to anybody who makes content like that, because that's, you know, that's just what the algorithm promotes. Because if the YouTube algorithm started promoting death metal and like black dyed hair and everybody talking about Hail Satan, you'd see all these people go from like, you know, guys, welcome back to Fortnite. Oh, algorithm's now promoting death metal. Welcome back! And then, you know, that's just what it would be. People would have to cater to that. Hail Satan. You know, that kind of thing. That's how it would be. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. Oh, you don't like sushi? I'm indifferent about it. I've had girlfriends who really like different types of it. I've had like a sweet potato sushi before, and that's pretty awesome. That's actually really nice. Oh, you came into me making a joke about how if the algorithm on YouTube promotes certain types of content, it'll be about different types of content throughout. But YouTube's always a changing world. Minecraft channels used to be big, now they're all dead. Now it's all about Fortnite, brick rigs. Basically what it's got to be is it's got to be a bland palette that's oversaturated. If the game is if a game can run on like a low-end PC and be oversaturated, meaning you know, the colors are really bright and flashy, it makes for good thumbnails and it gets those clicks and taps in there. And the people primarily watching YouTube are between the ages of 12 and 18. Because those are the people with the most amount of time on their hands to watch that type of content. Everyone else is at work or in college or has a girlfriend or is, you know, driving places and doing stuff. So that's just how the statistics work. You like fat? Wait, I like Fat Burgers. Like, wait, is that a place? Is Fat Burgers a real place? Because that sounds like it could be a real place, right? Fat Burger. How long till Fortnite dies off? 3 years. That's how long it'll take. So I'm assuming by 2022, it'll probably be nowhere near what it used to be. People will have moved on. Video schedule of when is fill-in-the-blank content coming. Check the video schedule. Oh. Looks like the tracks are getting kind of icy here. There we go. Oh, Fatburger is a real place? Okay. Cool. Yeah, as I mentioned, if you want to know what content's coming, there's a link in the chat that says new video schedule. Go ahead and click or tap on that, and you'll see when that content is coming. Going into a chat and just asking the same question 9 different ways is not going to get it to release faster. This locomotive is ugly? Yeah, they based it off me. It's strong and independent and real powerful, but it's kind of ugly. Oh, and we're going fast.
Subscriber shout out.
Jochin, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Boy, it just feels like we're not going anywhere. We got 2.6 miles to go still. This is that large loop that it takes, that we have to go up and around. Forgot all about that. I'm Purdy, don't say that. Shrek, don't spread lies in the live stream room. Thanks. Alright, it's going to take a little longer to get here. So YouTube can be jerks. So YouTube has a bottom line and investors to protect. They don't really care about you, the viewers, and they don't really care about us, the YouTubers, because they know a lot of people want to be YouTubers. So if they make some people mad and push them over to Twitch, right now YouTube has a business policy that is going to bite them in the ass in the next 10 years. What will happen is, because Amazon put all their financial weight behind Amazon Originals and Amazon Prime and Twitch and all these other things, they're going to come back with a real big vengeance. And live streaming is going to be a very powerful business venture for content creators. And since they don't demonetize as much, and since they're a little bit more lenient on certain things, it's a little bit more free and it's well established. Twitch has their long-standing memes. Twitch has their long-standing content creators, and since they opened up Twitch IRL, more people can just stream at random, doing whatever they want with really minimal effort, and so it brings a lot of people over there. Raptor or Indoraptor? Raptor Prime is my final form. I'm a true YouTuber. Well, you know, I mean, there's many different types of YouTubers out there. There's like simulation guys and there's the gamers, which is like, there's like 10 different categories within gamers. You got people playing simulations and racing and sports and Fortnite and streamers, and you know, people who just do like trucking and farming and stuff like that. But then you got your vloggers, and then you got like your drama channels that like report on other channels and talk about their opinion and stuff like that, and news. And so there's definitely a type on YouTube, but a lot of that stuff just gets demonetized. If you're negative in any sort of way or whatnot, they can just take you right down. That's why if there's content out there that you really like, make sure you, if somebody you really like talks about how they get demonetized all the time, but they're selling t-shirts, you better buy one of those t-shirts, because otherwise they won't be able to do YouTube forever. Because YouTube's not going to give them any money. And you really don't make much money off of the YouTube videos, to be honest. It's more about the fan support, to be honest. So when people drop super chats and stuff, that means the most for motivation. Oh, somebody wants me to say their name like it's TLC and say my name, say my name. YouTuber, please acknowledge. Oh, you like when I do the yeah. I usually just hum when I don't know what to say, and I want people to still know I'm here. So whenever you hear me go like, it's usually because I don't know what to say, but I want people to know I'm still here. Hawk Dave, thanks for subscribing. One thing I have noticed, though, about the live streams is that having the webcam on or off really doesn't seem to have affected live streams at all. Seems like people just still show up no matter what I'm doing. Whoa, girl. Slow her on down. Whoa, this train is, whoa, the brakes are just holding on too much. Girl. Well, look at how long it takes to release those brakes. Jeez. Why'd it do that? Wow, let's try that again. Oh my, I can't even see where we are right now. Are we on some alien planet? OBS. Most people use OBS to stream or to record. Well, this was a special extendo episode. We went a little longer than usual on trainings, and that was because we had a... This was pretty much the whole line that we went on in a snowstorm, so that's pretty cool. If the windshield wipers are up, does the windshield ice up? I'm assuming so. You can just turn them back on, though, and there's no real problem with that. Because you can't affect the heat or anything. Yeah, the Hoth Express, exactly. Alright, we're just going to coast in here. Do I think weather affects the brakes in game? Yeah, I think weather definitely affects traction. For example, if you're leaving a station, you may need to put the sander on if there's a reason for it. Weather, rain, angles sometimes can affect that. I don't want to goof this up. Alright guys, so a little bit later today we're doing City Skylines where I'm building a big stadium, and anybody who drops super chats or becomes a new member here today. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you become a new member. We've got over 100 people who become members of our community by clicking or tapping that join button down below. So if you'd like to do that, go ahead and click or tap that and your name will pop up here already. And if you want to follow on Instagram to see me driving things other than trains, helicopters, tanks, guns, and more, international travel, go ahead and follow on Instagram right now. Some of you already have, some of you haven't. So go ahead and make that big jump to follow me on Instagram. It's pretty cool, actually. We've got to slow way down here. I cannot see where we're going.
New subscriber shout out.
Thank you very much, Lone Duff, for subscribing. I cannot see this at all. Jason Howe! Welcome aboard. Oh, I guess we did stop on time. Look at that. Wow, look at that. We did it. You completed the service. Whoa, we got a lot of XP for... Well, miles walked. Not at all. Why'd I get a bunch of bonuses for walking? Well, that was cool. Okay, well, we did that one. No problem. Oh, wow, we're still getting bonuses. Holy crap, we went up like 30 levels. Wait for service. Service is scheduled to start at 16:30. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. We already went through this line. We just gotta chill here for 10 minutes? Oh, I don't know. We'll just go ahead and save and end it here for today. We'll come back to this next time if we want to. Let's go back to the main menu. Alright, wow, you guys are fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for clicking and tapping that join button. Jason Howe, again, welcome aboard. Fantastic. You guys are great. I'll be back in about 2 hours with City Skylines. We're going to build the huge downtown district, more trains, more highways, more big city building. It's going to be a good time. So thank you, everyone. Thanks to our moderators for being here. Thanks for our wonderful sponsors for being here, my members, whatever you guys want to call yourselves. I'll be back in about 2 hours. Lots of videos coming out here today on the channel. So make sure you enjoy. There's going to be a lot of entertainment today. So thank you, everyone, for your views the last couple of days. And thank you to the algorithm for unlocking the brakes a little bit, letting us get a little bit of traction. Very nice of them. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do brick rigs to pay the bills. That's all it's going to be. You guys could either enjoy simulators or it's going to be, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're crashing a plane into a building again. Wow, third time this week. All right, so I will see you guys next time a little bit later. See you in 2 hours. You all take care. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Have a good afternoon, evening. Good night. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. No, I'm not dissing anyone. I'm just talking about the algorithm. That's how the algorithm works, bro. I'm not dissing nobody. That's how it is. Stay tuned for 48 hours of brick breaks coming up next, guys.